Hello, everybody, and welcome to the overview of the Salty Dutch Tourney held on November the 10th. And here is hand one. In hand one, North was the dealer, and most will have gotten to the 3-no trump contract by South with the opening lead of the spade 2. Counting your quick tricks, 2 spades, 0 hearts, 2 diamonds, and 3 clubs is 7. What might be the problem here and where to take trick 1? Of course, with 3-1 split in clubs, you'll always take 2 extra clubs and make your contract. So the 4-0 club split must be the problem. Can you know at this point if there is a club void or where you're going to find the club jack? No, you can't. But imagine somebody whispered in your ear that they're all in West. And in that case, you must keep the king queen over the jack 9. That is, play low from dummy to the ace. On the other hand, if somebody else tells you they're all in East, now you must keep the ace 10 over the jack 9. And you would lead a high card from the dummy. Leading a high card from the dummy and then finding out that East is void is a disaster. So what should you do? This is where a little bit of counting comes in. With his opening lead of the spade 2 standard carding, West should have no more than 4 spades. So it seems that the spades are 4-4, and that would be West's longest and strongest. Now, if West had the club void, West would have a 5-card suit and would have led from that suit instead of the 4-card spade. So it looks like West cannot have the void. If there is a void, it will be in East. For that reason, you take the spade ace in dummy and lead a low card towards your club ace. When East shows out, West is totally finessable. You can go back to your hand. In a diamond, West has the club 6 jack left, but your queen and 8 are higher. See what happens when instead you lead a club honor from the dummy. East showed out, and you can't finesse anymore. You don't have 2 high honors covering West's 2 high honors. West holds the jack 9 and you only have the king 8. Now West will surely get a trick in clubs and you won't get your 9 tricks before they take 5. Hand 2. In hand 2, I hope some got to that grand slam in diamonds. It's not really important who declares. If East bid the diamonds first, East will be the declarer. If West made a 2-diamond waiting call, West will be the declarer. It is the same on any opening lead as well. The ideas remain the same. A little bit as expected, partner shows up with the spade king and not the heart king. So you have a heart loser. The only way to get rid of your heart loser is to find the outstanding spades 4-4. You would need to rough out the spades and set up your 5th spade on which you could dump the heart jack. For that, you will want to be in the dummy 5 times. You do have 2 entries in clubs, and when you take a close look at your diamonds, you actually have 3 entries in diamonds as well. So you take the first trick here in the dummy, and you start your spades right away. Rough high so that you keep your entries. Again, rough high. And your last diamond entry. Now careful with your club entries. And there you go. And you can claim. Hand 3. Hand 3, South opened a heart, and hopefully you got to the 6 no trump contract by North. The opening lead, the spade queen. Now, of course, you're well aware of the club ace losers, so you must take all the other outstanding tricks. So, of course, you'll win this trick and play on clubs. You have two easy discards now. There comes the first club and the second one, and this is the crucial point of the hand. Should you continue the clubs till they finally put down their ace? That would be fine if you already knew what to do. Should you play on hearts after that or on the diamonds? Meaning, if you continue the clubs, what are you going to discard? A heart or the diamond three? It is true that they're with five hearts outstanding. It's a 68% chance that they'll split 3-2 and that you can take all your hearts. And if you play on diamonds, you would need to find the diamond queen on side. Plus, you would need to find a 3-3 split in diamonds. That chance is 18% only. So continue the clubs and just discard the diamonds. Go for the best. Why would you? You can find out. Switch to hearts first. See how the hearts split. Play the heart 9 to the king and a heart back to the queen. And there you go. Look, the discard of the spade 7. The hearts do not split. Are you glad you checked that? Now you must take 4 diamond tricks. So you must find the queen on side and you must find the 3-3 split. You can now continue the clubs and you know that you have to discard hearts. East returns whatever. Your club 10 is still a good trick on which you discard your last heart, and now hope for the best in diamonds. Diamond king, diamond finesse, it holds. Diamond everybody follows, and you can claim. Hand 4. Hand 4 will look at it from the east perspective as a defender. North opened a diamond and south jumped to 3 no trump. Partner makes the opening lead of the spade 7. Now, your normal play would be third hand high, the king, and then you return the jack, and guess what? Declarer ducks, and you're stuck. Now, you'll probably get in with your diamond king, but you have no spade to return to partner. So let's walk that back a little bit, and let's see what we know. How can we plan our defense? What we do know is that North has 13 high card points, that you have 9, and Declara has somewhere between 13 and 15. Therefore, you know that partner cannot have more than 3 to 5 high card points. Then, what do we know about the distribution? South's jump to 3 no trump denies a 4-card major. Therefore, your partner should have 5 spades. Your partner probably doesn't have 6 spades because she was at the right spot to make a 2-spade weak preempt bid, which she didn't. So I would think she has 5 spades. What else do you know? Well, if this is a fourth best, we can apply the rule of 11, and then you can figure out that 11 minus 7, that is 4. When in the dummy, you have 2, so declarer can only have 1 card higher than this spade 7. Now, that could be the 8 or the 10, and then South jump to 3 no trump without a spade stopper. That is possible. However, it's not very likely. But if that is true, your partner has the ace queen, and then it really doesn't matter what you do. So on defense, we're going to think about the situations where it does matter. So let's see, it's far more likely that declarer has the ace, and partner then has the queen 10, 8, 7 small. If that is the case, however, no way that you can defeat this contract. That is because no matter what spade you play here on trick one, declarer will hold up so that once you're in with your diamond king again, you won't have any spades to return. So as a last and important option, maybe declarer has the queen small small. If you do picture her with the queen small small and you win this trick with the king and next return the jack, guess what? She'll duck again with the result that the suit is blocked. And as you know, that partner can't have more than them 4 high card points in spades. She certainly doesn't have an outside entry to pick up the rest of the suit. So playing the king here doesn't really seem to have any good outcomes. Now, how about making that rather unusual play of the jack then? Imagine declarer's position where you would play the jack and she's looking at that dummy with the 9-4-2. She would be more than happy to be able to take this trick with the queen. Holding up would be super dangerous. Let's see how that works out. You come up with the jack, and indeed declarer will play the queen here. She'll rush off to her diamond finesse, which you win. Now you play the king, partner must overtake with the ace. Partner must realize that you made some irregular play also, and partner can continue with the 10 and so forth. At the end, declarer will be down 1. So this hand was really about finding the situation where your play would matter. Hand 5. East opens a spade, partner makes a Jacoby to no trump, and East signs off in 4s. The opening lead is the diamond jack. You're bound to lose the first 2 diamond tricks. Then you do have a heart finesse, which may work or might fail. You have a 2-way finesse in clubs. So if that heart finesse does fail, you'll have to figure out who to finesse in the club suit. Hopefully the trumps go in 2 rounds. So let's get to that point first, the diamonds. The second diamond and the diamond ruff. Next 2 rounds of spades. Both follow, perfect. Up comes the heart finesse. Oh, which fails. Clever North comes back with a easy exit in hearts. Take a deep breath, and what do you know? What have you seen? North showed up with the diamond ace and the diamond queen, 6. Then North showed up with the heart king, that's 9. Plus she showed up with the spade queen, that is 11. But North was a passed hand. Do you think she has the club queen? Me neither. So you want to finesse south for the queen. For that, you cross to your club ace and take the finesse. And sure enough, that works. And there is your contract. So as you have a choice in the club suit as to whom to finesse, and you don't know who to finesse yet, make sure that you delay that decision till as late as possible. Hand 6. Hand 6 is a hand we'll look at from the south perspective. East opens a 1-no trump and West raises 2-3. The opening lead of the heart seems very reasonable, so you pick your 4th best, the heart 4. And it goes 4, 2, 9, 10. That pretty much tells you that declarer has the king and the queen. Next, declarer makes a club rush. Club ace, she crosses to the king on with your jack goes, the queen, and you discard a small heart. As declarer is discarding as well, that seems to be a little bit of a disappointment for her. The clubs are not splitting as she wanted them to. Next, declarer moves on to the diamond suit. And she takes what looks like a finesse, the jack. She follows with the king and the ace, and you discard. This might not be working out for Declarer either. Declarer's next move. A heart to her queen, which you can take with your partner, discarding a spade 3. So you're in. And now, hearts, leaving a heart that is totally unattractive. That would be handing Declare the contract, as she has the king and the 8 left. So you want to lead a spade, and you can go long and short. If Declarer has the spade ace queen, she will absolutely make a contract with the 2 spade tricks in the heart. Maybe she only has the spade ace. Well, if she has the spade ace, she has her 9 tricks too. So how about giving partner the ace and Declarer the queen? Would that work? That would be 2 high cards in spades. You saw her with the club ace, 4, that's 6. The diamond king jack, another 4, is 10. The heart queen, another 2, is 12. But you know she has the heart king too, so that's another 3, that's 15. Yes, it's possible that she only has the queen. And since it really is your only chance to set this contract, you should be continuing with the spade, jack, or 10. Partner takes with the ace, and Declarer's queen would be finessable after partner takes her 2 good tricks. Spade back, and there you go. Hand 7. In hand 7, I hope you got to a 6 spade contract with the opening lead of likely the club 5 from West. Though you can discard a couple of heart losers on the diamonds, you're not out of the woods yet. Club to your ace and pull trumps. And they came out in 2 rounds. Spades were 2-2. Play another round of clubs and take a club ruff. And you see East discard. Therefore, the clubs were 7-2, 7 in West. Next, you can play your 3 top diamonds on which you can discard some heart losers. Discard 1 and discard 2. Both the opponents follow with the plan to ruff your last diamond. East discards. So the diamonds were 4-3. That being the case, if West started with 7 clubs, 4 diamonds, and 2 spades, she's void in hearts. So you can really forget about leading a heart from hand. But if West is void in hearts, West can't lead a heart back. So instead of ruffing, discard a heart. You ruff whatever West returns in the dummy and slough your heart loser from hand. Hand 8. Hand 8, 6 heart contract by West with the opening lead of the club 9. You're looking at a diamond and a spade loser, and if the spades are no worse than 4-2, you will be able to set up a spade for discard. For that, you will need to ruff 2 spades. That pretty much already tells you that you should take trick 1 in hand. As you don't need the trumps in dummy, you can pull the trumps first. That worked in 3 rounds. Now we have 2 entries in clubs and 1 in spade. We need 2 for the ruffs and 1 to enjoy. But we have a doubleton spade in hand and can't ruff yet. See that if you would play the spade ace and then play another spade, you would lose a vital entry. So how about holding on to that spade ace and giving them a spade trick first? You do not care who gains the lead. You would just win any return and stick to your plan. So we give them a spade first. North wins, returns a diamond, which is fine. We take with the ace. Now a spade to the ace and a spade ruff. And the spade split perfect. Club to the jack, spade ruff, queen to the ace, and now we can dump our loser on the setup, spade 6, and claim the hand. Hand 9. Hand 9, a forced spade contract by North, where East more likely than not would have overcalled 2 diamonds. East makes the opening lead of the Diamond King. West plays the 3 and continues with the ace, where West plays the 6. West seems to be giving a count. East started with 6 diamonds and West with 3. Next, East leads the club jack, which you finesse. It loses. West wins the king and returns the club to your ace. East playing the 10. Next, you can pull trumps. Ace, queen, and the king. And you see that spades were 3 in West, 1 in East. You can continue now roughing your last club. And East discards. We got a count on East's shape now. 1 spade, 6 diamonds, and 2 clubs. That means she started with 4 hearts. Well, how are you going to play the hearts then? You must cash the heart ace and then lead low towards the 8, cover as high as needed be. When she plays the 10, you cover with the jack. King. Hand 10. Hand 10, a 4 spade contract by West with the opening lead of the diamond ace. Looking at 2 diamond losers and a heart loser, you have to get the clubs right. Flip a coin as who to give the club. Queen? Probably not. When you see 2-way finesses, is there maybe an end play? Thing is, if you don't have to finesse, you don't want to finesse. You try to avoid to finesse. See if you can make them help you. Let's hope for a friendly diamond split so that you don't have 3 diamond losers. Diamond ace, diamond king, and a diamond to your queen. South still had a diamond left. Next, you can pull trumps. Those cleaned up nicely, and the heart ace next. Now we have that heart loser, and actually we do not mind at all who is going to win the heart loser when we give it to them, nor do we care what they leave back. They either have to break the club suit for us, which gives us 3 tricks there, or they'll play a diamond or another heart, and we get a rough and a slough. Let's see that South wins here, returns the diamonds. You discard a club from hand and rough in the dummy. The rest is yours. Point here is that if you have those suit combinations, the better you get, the less often you would like to finesse if you can solicit the opponent's help. And that was our last hand. I hope you enjoyed the review and see you next Tuesday again at 3 Eastern.